Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is another makeup day and I am so happy to do this makeup on my beautiful sister. So we started off by drawing her eyebrows. So I did her eyebrows off camera and now I'm just correcting it using the concealer, and I'm using Cool Tan concealer to correct the lower part of her brow. Sorry guys for the background noises. Our house is just next to the road, so the noise is just too much. So what I'm doing, I'm just spreading the concealer all over her eyelid just to make sure that I correct and also create a base for the foundation. The concealer also helps to create a base for the foundation, and make sure you give it a good blend. Just blend it, and I'm using this flat brush and I am making sure that I get all the corners of the eye. I love this concealer from Beauty Bar Kenya because its consistency is just perfect, and it's when you apply it you just know that it's legit because it doesn't like stick in the brush. It stays on the skin. Even if you try to blend, the product stays on the skin. So now I am correcting on the upper part of the brow just to give it a good and a clean, just to give it a good shape and clean it up very well. So now we're done with the brows, and as you can see they're looking perfect, so perfect. I'm so much in love. Plus my sister has nice brows, so hey. So now I'm going to prime her face using this oil block primer from Zaron Cosmetics. This primer is so nice, especially when your client or your muse has a oily face, and my sister has an oily face. So I'm just going to apply it around her T-zone, and now as I wait for it to dry, I'm going to continue applying a makeup on her eyes. So I'm just using the Zaron powder palette to set the concealer. So to start off, I'm using this purple shade from the Cara Beauty palette in the shade not in the shade, it's the shade is purple, and the palette is the Cara Beauty ES11, and I'm using the purple shade. That's the palette. So now I'm going to the pink. It looks pinkish, purplish when you apply it. Yeah, so I'm just going to give it a good blend, and I'm using that as my transition color. Give it a good blend guys, and I hope you see how I am holding my brush. Do not hold it so tight, just loosen up your hand and your arm, and just make it flow like that. At this point my sister was so tired because oh my god, she was so tired because where she had sat is our sofa, and I told her to move forward, so there's no way that she could lean back. So she got so tired, her neck was in pain, and I felt for her because I know how it feels like to be amused. But I told her that I'm going to get a makeup chair soon. So she was so tired. So now I'm just cutting the crease using again the concealer Cool Tan, and I'm just doing it slowly. This part is usually so hard and not so hard and not so easy, but you just have to be careful. And I'm just doing it in the middle just to create that halo look. Yeah, so before applying the eyeshadow, I tapped it with a little bit of translucent powder to make sure that the crease is set. And now I am using my fingers because I feel like fingers apply so well, like you don't waste a lot of products on the brush. So now I'm just going to comb her lashes using this mascara. What name is this mascara? Big Up or something. Yeah, I got it from one of the cosmetic shops in town, and I like it because it really, surprisingly, it adds volume very well. So I did her lashes, her falsies off camera, and this is how it looks like. Yeah, so as you can see, my sister's face has acne. She has been suffering with this acne issue, but now her face has really improved. So I'm going to use this orange color corrector concealer to just try and correct, not really correct, but try to hide, if I may say so, the spots that are on her face. And I used the 356 Maybelline foundation, and I'm just going to apply it all over her face slowly. So I usually do this, guys. I start with one side of the face, then go to the other one. I find it to be so easy than applying products all over your face first. So I just start with one side, then go to the other, so that you can blend well before you move to the other. Plus, we were doing makeup under the fan, so it's so easy for the products to dry up. So now I like using my beauty blender after applying with the brush, because I feel like it gives it a very good blend, especially when your beauty blender is damp, like you've placed it on water and it has like a little bit of water, not too wet, not dry. Yeah, so we're just going to blend all over our face. Yeah. So I'm using the concealer to highlight the lower part of her eye, her under eye, and I'll also highlight her nose, the bridge of her nose, her forehead, on her chin. So I'm using the same technique of applying, then blending, applying and blending, because sorry, because the fan will have dried the product and it'll be so hard for me to blend. So that is a secret I'm giving you. Just apply, blend, apply, blend, and you will see wonders. Yeah, so I am using the Revolution loose powder, and I'm just setting the parts that I highlighted, and that is her under eye, the bridge of her nose, her chin, her forehead, you know, those parts that you need them to pop. Then later on we are going to contour. So as I wait for the powder to bake, I'm going to use the eyeshadow to line her water line, and I'm using the same colors that I used to apply on her eyelid. Yeah, so guys, I know the product might seem a lot on camera and it's because of the light, but it's not as much as it seems like. It was not as much as it seems like. So now I'm just going to blend that one. Make sure that you blend it so well that you don't leave harsh lines and you do not leave excess powder on your face, because it's gonna look very funny. Sorry guys, I think I lost the footage on when I was contouring, but I promised to do a video on how to highlight and contour, or rather how I highlight and contour. So now I'm just using this highlight palette. It's a mini palette, 3-in-1 shades, and I'm just highlighting the places that I initially highlighted with my concealer and my loose powder. Yeah, so now do not mind her, she's a clown. So just sprayed using which spray is this? Ofra. Yeah, and I am just using this lip. She gave me this lippy. I think she just bought it from one of the cosmetics shop in town, and I like it because it blends so well, and the color is also so nice, and I like blending it with nude. It's the same thing that I'm going to do right now. So guys, I also want to tell you this. Using a brush to apply lipstick is the best thing you can ever do. It applies so well. Like, have you gone, for the ladies watching this, if you've gone to a nail parlor and you see them using a brush to shade off the polish on your nail, this is exactly what I do. This is exactly what I do, especially when you're trying to create ombre. Using a fluffy brush is the best thing you can do because it makes your work so easy. So now I'm using this brush, and as you can see, it's very easy, it's very smooth, especially if you're using it on someone. If you're applying the lipstick on someone or a client, it's very easy. And it's also hygienic because you're not going to use the lip applicator on everybody's lip. So when you use a brush, it's quite hygienic, and when you go home or when you have a different client, it's easy to clean up or to sanitize and all that, rather than using the lip applicator. And here we have a look. I love the outcome, and I like the fact that there are no spots showing on her face. We did a good job. Thank you guys for watching. Till we meet next time, it's a wrap.